Twitch and not YouTube. What's up? Uh, Having a little bit of technical difficulties today. Unfortunately, we are not streaming on YouTube, but we are here on Twitch. We have a special guest with us, Breezzus. Woo!
Hi.
Hailing from Philadelphia.
So no, we just won't lie to you. Yeah, we had a whole conversation here, and we're asking good questions, and realized we weren't live. So I'm going to speed through it a little bit. I was just saying though that I wanted to stay out of the way and let you guys talk about the female pro circuit. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, so Breezzus plays on the female pro circuit. It's a newer I guess, organization,
Um, it's a
industry,
newer league, I would
league.
say, for
Yeah.
now. I don't know if it's a full organization right now, but it's a league that just started here in January. It was founded and is being run by my teammate and Avidity, who's also a member of the Warhawks.
Absolutely.
Um, this is the second league she's helped created just this year. We did one at the beginning of the year with Wigs, and then she wanted to do a bigger prize pool and a more organized format where rosters lock, like just like the pro circuit
Mm-hmm.
and the CDL. And we basically are following the CDL model, just online only.
Awesome. Yeah, that was so cool when I discovered it, and I was like, finally, there's like, high level competition for the ladies, and you get to be a part of it, and that's really cool.
so how does a young lady, maybe not young, I guess, like get involved in the competitive scene? Would you guys say because you, Kendra, have, or Rosebud, I'm sorry, have started to take it a little bit more seriously. Like we've drug you to a few LAN tournaments over the years, and we've done online stuff before. But as somebody who wants to step it up, where do you start?
Well, I kind of started playing COD in BO3. I know I miss BO2 and all the good days to most people, but I had a group of friends and we just played GBs. And from there, it was league play, and just last year, I actually realized there was a female, like a group of females that actually played the game, and there were female tournaments. Started playing in those and went from there.
So tell me, tell me about your first experiences with GPs. I want to hear this, unprompted.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Oh, really?
Now, like 5, 6 years, kind of all just lumps together, if that makes sense.
I got you. Um, so I've been playing. There's a good chance we played each other in GBs along the way at one point.
Probably.
I've been
I'm
playing
sure Andy
GBs for
got destroyed.
years. Well, yeah, and my brothers are quite a bit younger than me, and I kind of got them into Call of Duty and competing, and they've been playing GBs, and I just remember like getting wiped. I mean, absolutely smoked, and
Oh,
feeling
it's definitely happened.
like I just couldn't believe that people were that good.
Mm-hmm.
But you keep playing those GBs and you keep going, and it's a slow process, but you want to get better. GameBattles.com will force you.
Yep. Actually, one of the people that really helped me get better just typed in your chat. That's one of my best friends.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
I met him back in World War II, I think, and he's helped me get from just a kind of GB player to, I'd like to say, one of the better females in the scene. But
For sure.
That's awesome.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
school. Do you are they a coach? Can we hire them?
I don't know if he officially coaches,
We
but
need some help.
sure he'd be
We
down.
cannot win
But
a hard point.
he does have some thoughts on your gameplay.
Oh, definitely. You can type him in chat. I've heard it all from him.
Yeah, Kendra and I actually go back.
Rosebud.
Rosebud, I'm so sorry, but we've just known each other for years. I was going to explain that we've been playing Call of Duty together, but not really at a competitive level. We hop into league play, and our hardpoint game is weak. So I don't know. Maybe we just got to put in some more hours. Get back on the GBs. I'm getting too old for that though.
Same.
Gotta, at the end of the day, when it comes to hardpoint, you just gotta go back and look at what happened and figure out what went wrong. Because it's either a bad setup could just be losing gunfights, which happened to me plenty of times.
Yeah, it happens.
Or you're just not rotating early enough, or not enough people. But also, one thing I've really learned since this pro circuit is how much communication matters in respawn.
Yeah.
That is
And
Every little thing you have to kind of call out.
you touched on one of my questions. Like going back and looking at your gameplay to figure out what went wrong. Could you talk just a little bit about, I guess, like the time that you put in? I don't think people quite understand
hmm
how much time players at the top spend.
So I don't really watch mine solo. I tend to watch, like, we'll get together as a team. We haven't with our new team yet because of a lot of players heading to a major, so we just kind of had to jump into it. A lot of people are going to Texas this weekend. But you'll sit together as a team and you'll watch back your scrims from the night before, and you'll look at what went wrong for each and every player, like, because you could just see the numbers and which players where, and you kind of talk about it then and try to put it into action during your next scrim.
Yeah, absolutely.
so. I mean, it's.
Um,
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
in comparison to other sports, I mean that's a lot of similarities where you
Mhm.
watch tape back and take notes and improve. That's really cool.
Yeah, something that we've worked on the last several years is building esports communities. Typically, just by running, tournaments and stuff. And naturally, we get a lot of people who ask us. I work in a school district actually, and I get asked all the time, "Oh, you work in esports?" And they want to know about it. And people are so interested. But I think what a lot of people miss is the amount of time. And it's things like those traditional sports that Rosebud mentioned. Watching film, doing things like in the early stages playing through those GBs, even though you're getting beat
Mhm.
2 out of 3 times. You just got to keep at it. It takes a lot of time and dedication and work. Uh, and I think it's just really commendable to those of you who have kind of risen to the top. It's cool.
Going to that's kind of why a lot of people have been begging for a good rank system. This is the first one it's kind of mirroring World War II, which was a really good rank system. So those players that are new can not, go up against the pros or anything at the
Absolutely,
beginning.
absolutely. And we haven't talked much about ranked much. This is a Warzone show, so I always feel bad when we talk
Yeah.
about multiplayer. But ranked came out, and it's been such a refreshing change for me.
hmm
You got 3 people who are in the competitive sphere sitting here, so we don't need to talk about why pubs are bad, I guess. Um,
I would only hop on Vanguard for scrims,
but
and
exactly, and
that's
that
it.
was the
I
thing.
was on Warzone,
And
and
I'm not even somebody who competes anymore. I'm just a washed-up guy that
mhm,
works in. But I can't even stand pubs.
mhm.
And so when ranked play came out, it's like finally I can play Call of Duty now. Like I can play this year. I can join my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically how a lot of us, even just us competing, felt. Like it was either that or GBs, and GBs were messed up for a bit with the vital thing with the STG. So it was kind of hard to play GBs for a little bit. So
Yeah, GBs always have their quirks for
yeah,
lots of reasons. That doesn't look you, and it is what it is. It's not always the best time, but
solo queue is definitely
yeah,
rough.
yeah. Well, I I think we've got lots of more stuff to talk about with the update that came out today, and we'll keep asking questions. But I think we should hop in,
Right.
get our feet wet, just start playing.
Okay. You can start off with some rebirth
Yeah,
for some warm ups, and then we can hop
yeah,
into Caldera.
yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna suggest
And
suggest
I
that.
would love for Breezzus to kind of like, because I think you definitely play more Caldera, and so I'm really bad at that map. So like
I
any tips that you could give would be amazing.
I don't even know, to be honest. Like I still struggle with Caldera for the most part. I'm not. So it's Caldera is weird, if that makes sense. But it feels a lot better with the new, like with the balloons.
Mm.
'Cause
Yeah,
you're able to get across the map a lot faster.
for sure. The balloons are a great change, and it's a battle royale. So sometimes I feel like
hmm
we lose just because we were rotating aggressively.
Yep.
Um, and that's just the way the map's built. And
Yeah. The map's built, and it's very easy
Check your gear and
to
weapons. We go
hide
soon.
in the corner, if that makes sense.
exactly. And so then when you start slowing down, well, then your game's boring. So it's
Yeah.
either lose because somebody's camping, or sit in a corner and camp yourself. That's how it feels sometimes. And that's really why I've enjoyed Rebirth, I think, and why we've enjoyed it so much, is because in a way, it plays more like old school multiplayer. It's
Mhm.
a little bit more casual. You can hop in with your friends if you're not playing well. There's, you respawn on a timer, so you're gonna come back anyway. It's chill, whatever. Whereas on Caldera, man, if you're having a bad night and you don't win your gulag, you can be sitting around for 30 minutes at a time, just watching
Basically,
your
yeah.
friends play. And
AKA me.
It's been me on multiple occasions. Kind of
I mean,
like that for
yeah.
everyone.
everybody has their night.
Enough training.
It's just not going your way.
Now you fight a real enemy.
All right.
Oh, this is bio.
Our
Oh
main
yeah.
drop is bio. Do you have a main drop?
Me?
Yeah.
I go anywhere.
Sweet.
We can be kind of picky. Somebody marks a spot that somebody else doesn't like.
No.
I'm not going there.
I don't like it.
There's not many places I won't go. Like on Verdansk, I probably wouldn't have went downtown
Battle Royale.
or prison, but that's
Be
about it.
advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Oh, here we go. Going right next to you, Rosebud.
Enemy dropping into
Can't
the
tell if
AO.
they're trying to follow you or what.
This is true.
I got chased in the window. Thank you.
Go.
Never keep up these fights. Enemy down.
Got
Down,
that.
but not out.
Yep. Did they drop below? Do you know?
I think
No, they're up
somewhere
top.
was on top.
Oh, they're up top. Crap. Okay.
I have
Running up the stairs is unsuccessful.
they just threw down the whatever that's called.
See ya. Oh.
Enemy
Bro, I have
soldier
my
nearby.
NZ. Let's go.
25 remain. Solid work so far.
Actually, you landed on a
Enemy
gold
UAV active.
PPSH. I was trying to push him. I thought I saw him drop, but
Type 11.
LMG located.
He did drop. I think he went in front of us.
oh, he's one shot.
Sighted on target.
Type 11.
I found him in a corner, third down. I think the one below the top one.
Okay, sweet.
Another one up.
Stay alert.
Did you find him?
I blew him.
Nice on hostile.
Someone just landed on the roof. Titan.
How are we doing on money?
Nice. Money?
Yeah.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Dropped on the loadout? No?
Time's running out. Move to
Oh,
the
that buy
target
station's
area.
not here.
Gas is moving.
But we have a supply run nearby.
Somebody else just landed here.
The contract is settled. Good work out there. Enemy UAV active.
Oops, I went up on.
And somebody's above you.
Coming?
Yo, I was just on the roof. Am I blind?
Well, no, he threw a decoy.
Oh! He's on the very top.
Oh, he's on the tippy.
The roof. I blew him.
Hostile
shaken,
dropping
but I'm
into the
good.
area. Watch the skies.
What a wanker. Oh!
Taking fire.
I just got sniped. I have no clue where.
That's gonna be at.
I'm trying to get
Decon.
behind this rock.
Fudge.
Loadout
man.
drop headed your way.
Only with a crossbow. Get your Simtex out of here. It's coming in the door right here.
Tracking mover.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
What is that?
That was the most surreal game of my life. There was stuff going on everywhere, and I couldn't find it.
I was lost, to be honest. I didn't know where those kids just came from.
Love getting killed by a crossbow.
Yeah, the snipe came
Of
from
course.
Decon. Yeah, this is our first time, Kendra, since last show, right?
First time I've played, yeah. I've been grinding ranked.
I was thinking today when I was getting ready for the show that it's just been a wild week since our last show. It feels like it flew by for me.
Check your gear and
Literally
weapons.
flew.
We go soon.
For you, it did.
Yeah, I just got you know, Breezzus Sports hosts a lot of tournaments. We hosted an in-person tournament in Detroit at Wayne State University. Shout out to the Warriors!
How was it?
It was really good. The kids were super nice.
Enemy dropping
Seemed
into
like
the
they had a good
AO.
time. And it was a student-led activities department. So it was cool to hang out with college kids, and it made me jealous, I guess, that I went to such a small college. Because I had like Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Taco Bell all in their student center. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
you just described my students.
What?
We had a Chick-fil-A and a Panda.
We had crappy
We didn't have a Taco Bell.
Mississippi
We had one on
River
campus,
water
though.
and
Never heard of
cardboard
it.
pizza. Like, it was so bad, dude. You know, drive off campus to go anywhere. But rather than that, it was really cool. I've never been to Detroit, and so downtown was really cool. Ate some good food.
Training's over.
Very
Time
good.
to see what you've learned.
So yeah, I've been a bit busy. Just got back this morning.
Yeah,
Can't miss Warzone Wednesday.
no, absolutely not. I was just,
What?
I was thinking about getting ready for the day, and I was like, my shot is not going to be good. I felt bad, actually, that I hadn't been playing. And I was like, when was I supposed to play?
Right.
Just been doing stuff. Oh, let's go to bio again.
Marked our rally point.
We got our buy
Battle
station.
Royale.
Yeah,
Gas
this
is
time I'm
approaching your
actually by
position.
loadout.
Get to the safe zone.
We were too busy frying kids. Come
I couldn't find anybody to fry. Every time I found somebody, he was tucked in like a corner. Actually.
Ready?
Enemy soldier nearby.
on. Or above us.
Execute all
Yeah, I can't
targets
find
in
him.
the AO.
Are you here with us?
Shots hit.
Yeah, none of them came up top with me.
Engage the
Right. Nice.
Oh crap, that's a precision.
What do you have? What gun do you have?
Oh boy, they're in the basement as well.
You're in the hallway. Stairwell, I guess. Sorry.
No, mantle.
Just two nebula.
Enemy car.
He's just.
Are they on
sitting
the
up there.
roof?
Yeah, he's just
Good
sitting.
to
up
Oh,
there.
crap.
Allied
Top of
precision
base.
airstrike incoming. Be aware.
Okay, I'm gonna airstrike the roof.
Hey.
He's not there anymore. Did anyone just see what happened on stream?
Another one inside. Second from bottom. Second from top, I
Whoa.
mean.
Flying in.
Enemy
Floor,
soldier nearby.
Second floor. You just punched someone to death.
Yeah, I know.
Love
He
it.
deserved it.
Don't they all?
We can buy. Wait, no, I can't buy loadout yet.
Oh, if we combine our
Yeah, we
money.
can. We have money.
Yeah, I need to come grab some. I thought maybe I had enough.
Broken, going down the stairs now.
I got you.
I have.
Dude, did he get to the stairwell? God damn it. He got down there before I could cut him off.
I'm looking at the stairwell. There's nobody here.
Yeah, he's running to decon across the street.
Located a supply
Might be in the
box.
basement.
Secure that position.
Right, let's
Down
get.
there?
Hostile dropping
Yeah,
into
let's-
the area.
let's grab the loadout
Watch
real
the
quick.
skies. Gas is moving.
Sheesh.
Drop your money if you can.
I want you back in the fight.
Dropped my money down here.
Right.
Some cash here.
Grabbed this crate
Have we
because
not
it
gotten a
was
team wipe yet?
right here.
Cause one's over at decon.
Yeah,
I just
they're-
kept picking them off as they spawned up.
Gotcha.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
In the back, just so nobody can shoot us.
Did you just go through a door?
Yeah. I thought maybe it was gonna be on the roof.
Does anybody have sniper ammo by any chance?
I can drop the sniper.
I have 0.
Thank you.
Destination here.
Enemy UAV active.
Alright.
Just go the crap out of me.
Sorry. I'm gonna go up to the third floor. I
25
just want to
left.
get a good
Keep
look
your
at
eyes
decon.
peeled.
Oh, I forgot to show you the
Loadout drop
glitch I
headed
had
your
earlier.
way.
Yeah, they're not peeking us. Alright.
We rush.
I'm already here.
Okay.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Oh boy. Oh, I got here. I'm here on time.
Somewhere's up top.
No, I'm just-
Still, I hear one.
Yeah, he's up there. I downed him. He's self.
Well, their loadout box is right,
Oh, I see it.
Small
I see
right
it.
here, so they're gonna
rounds.
come back for it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Who predicted that?
Yeah, they're gonna keep dropping on that.
The other one didn't.
Is there? Can you guys see anybody that way?
No, I'm just kind of pushing towards prison.
Alright.
Somebody flying in towards our loadout.
Gosh, this road is glitched too. Jesus.
I'm just saying, who cares and zipping up. Whatever happens, happens.
YOLO.
Okay.
Basically.
Indra, let's hit this.
Nobody's up here.
Gas is inbound.
One more time.
I'm so sorry. Right here. I was gonna say let's hit the stairwell and come up to the roof on that side.
Okay, I do have a precision as well.
Oh, there's only 12 left.
What?
There's only 9 left.
Why is it so glitched? This
Is that-
entire prison floor
Get
is
that
like.
armor.
I don't even know who just sniped me. Oh, he's in the tower.
I gotcha.
Objective is to
You're good.
eliminate the
I'll just
bounty
land back on
target.
my
Are you
stuff.
watching the stream? Do you see this?
I haven't. Yeah. Oh
You're
my.
You're all worked up.
I'm on
No,
PC
like
too.
that.
Is it bad?
No, I'm seeing the glitch.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Oh man,
Well, let's get out of here.
have you done shaders recently?
Not sure what that
Oops.
means.
I mean, I'm gonna land back all my stuff and then.
This guy in town.
Gas is moving in.
course.
New safe zone highlighted.
That's fine. We've got the roof.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Now my screen is flashing. What is happening?
You need a. I don't know what you need.
I'm on a PC. It's like I expect this from Xbox. But that water tower's all jacked up too.
I downed one at the tower.
Okay. I'm gonna put an airstrike on it.
Allied precision.
Another one.
team's
No,
on here.
he's full kill. Yeah, there's another one.
Fire
He's
sale
rotating to the
done.
left. He's going towards like the
Prices are
basketball
back to
court.
normal.
Okay. I don't see him anymore. Okay, I see your 10 kill streak. He's right below here.
Tracking mover.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Ah, there you are.
Sighted on target.
Contract time expired. The target's been lost.
I feel mean.
Oh. I just heard a sniper whiz past me. Yeah, they're up on top of the tower. I pinged one of them.
They won't have time to hit up on me.
People coming to stairs, stairs.
Yeah.
You can self. He's pushing you.
Yep. Yeah, it's stuck in the self animation.
Nice. Yes. Nice.
Oh shoot, we're coming back late.
Yep, we barely made it.
One's on water tower. Still there.
Alright. Is he, do you still have that
You'll be
airstrike?
Black water
enemy
tower.
Team.
Yep.
Tread carefully.
Airstrike deployed at my mark.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
You're losing ground. Move it. Enemy cluster strike. Watch your head.
Somebody's pushing up.
Good effect on target.
Hey, you get a notification!
I just got killed by a bazooka.
Wait, I did too.
No, you got killed by a cluster. Down the stairs.
No, my kill cam was the bazooka guy.
There's two.
You're in the top 5, but don't
Yeah,
get
they're
comfortable.
below you.
Come on, circle. Nice.
Only a few others stood between
So-
you and victory.
I think that the
The enemy
rocket
won this
explosion,
battle.
Kendra, killed us
We'll be
through
back to
the,
finish the war.
16?
the floor.
I have no idea what happened.
So I thought it was the cluster that killed us.
I saw the cluster, but
I was
but we didn't get a
inside, though.
notification for it. And then my kill cam was a guy shooting a bazooka. The floor below us, and like the explosion hit the roof where I was standing. I think it killed me through it.
I have no idea, but when I saw someone down there with us, but when I turned, Breezzus' name was right above, like,
oh,
their name. And so, like, by the time I turned around, I was like, oh, my teammate's here. And then I was like, just kidding.
Yeah, well, what a game.
Do you like Vanguard
16.
Royale or Battle Royale?
it doesn't matter to me.
I Vanguard.
Yeah, 16 with that snipe midair.
Mhm.
And we're,
I miss this gun in Vanguard.
what is it called?
Snipers in Vanguard aren't good. That was the Modern Warfare car.
Car?
Yeah.
Nice. Was, so Black Ops 3 was not your first Call of Duty?
It was.
It was. Okay. That was...
The recent Modern Warfare. The Modern
Wait.
Warfare that was 3 years ago
Okay.
is the gun I was talking about. I was using.
Right.
I, sorry, I was
Yeah.
referencing earlier when you said that you're playing GPs on Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
That,
Black Ops 3 was my first like official COD. I played some BO2, but
That game was so good.
So, in my Xbox Vault thing that they did at the end of last year, that was the most hours I've played in a video game. It was Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 was so much fun.
So good. Like, oh, I hate the jetpack.
I think
but I was
Black
like,
Ops
"Oh,
3
so
with
good."
IW movement would have been better.
Really?
Yeah, I think the movement was a lot cleaner in IW.
So I talk about this every week. It feels like I prefer the Treyarch engine, or historically I've always felt the movement was better for me in those games.
Yeah.
So your
Ideally-
first Call of Duty was a jetpack Call of Duty then?
Yeah. I played some Advanced Warfare too. Ideally, that's honestly probably the best jetpack movement.
That to me was like I didn't just like how fast you boosted in the direction. I
Yeah.
like the more fluidity of the Black Ops 3. That game was revolutionary though.
Yes.
Advanced Warfare. Like when it came
Honestly,
out,
wouldn't mind if jetpacks came back, if I'm being honest.
Same.
I feel the same way. I honestly feel like Black Ops 3
Holding for deployment. Take
was
the
maybe the
time to
best
ready up.
multiplayer
Yeah.
COD that I've played in
Ah,
total.
I think World War II would have been if there was more color.
We talk about this all the
That-
time. We
it
love
was just
war,
dull.
the game mode.
World War II was just dull color-wise,
It was.
but like the mechanics and the guns
Enemy
were
dropping
so
into
much
the
fun.
AO.
Yeah, it played really well, and especially I think for the competitive scene.
Yeah, it was a really fun comp.
some of
It wasn't
those-
fun to watch, but it was fun to play.
Some of those maps were like London Docks. It was just a fantastic map. So simple, and played well. That was also the year we played Capture the Flag on
Arden's Forest.
Arden's Forest was great. It's not the map I'm thinking of though. It was the really small one,
Playtime's over.
and in CTF,
Stand
London
you
Docks.
could really
The war
run up the
zone.
score. Maybe it is London Docks.
It is London,
It
I
must be.
think. But
Yeah,
Arden's was just really slow.
It was hard. Yeah, like you had to strike and strike fast. You got one or
Yeah.
two chances to score a round, and
Mhm.
that was it.
S&D in that game was really fun.
The map that was upside down. It was French.
Battle Royale.
Upside down.
Rush to the safe zone.
The one that
You
like
got
had the
gas
sideways
closing in fast.
like
Yeah.
wall.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like two scavengers right next to each other, but they're in the middle of nowhere.
Where do you like to drop?
I don't care.
You're our picker, Rosebud.
Okay, speak of it.
Now right here.
Okay then, let's get it.
Not messing around.
That
Oh, I messed up.
Enemy
I'm
dropping
not
into
with
the
you.
AO. Kill all targets. Go.
Oh, this homie is lost. Oh my gosh.
I just got fried by an M1 from behind.
Oh, this poor
Enemy
guy.
UAV active.
Dude,
Teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Enemy cluster
I'm just
strike. Watch your head.
trying to stay up, to be completely honest with you.
Teammate redeploying to the AO. Enemy UAV active. Your teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they'll rejoin you.
Dude, that thing was FUBAR from the beginning. I'm still trying to
I
get to
don't
the
know
peak.
why I fucking landed with y'all. Peak, factory, dumb fucking places to
You're
land.
in the gulag
Oh,
now.
we're playing with somebody.
Survive to
Yeah,
earn
yeah,
redeployment.
Vanguard only has quads.
Fight has started.
Yeah, I forget. They changed the playlist so
You can
often.
taunt your
Yeah,
enemy with
it's changing
words.
again tomorrow.
Or rocks.
Sweet.
I prefer rocks.
Voice chat. Mute everyone except party. Nope, except friends.
Now they
Oh,
fight.
here we are.
Fight your way out and you return to the front line. Lose and you're finished. Fight your way out of this or capture the objective. You
Dropped,
got your hands dirty.
like
Well done.
boinking off the
Now
wall
get
a
back
peak
out
and
there.
ended up on the ground down below with the other misfits.
Yeah.
And it's a good time.
Oh, of
Good
course.
time down there.
Was it?
Oh,
Oh, there's people near her right now.
Supply box identified. Marking location now.
The one thing I've been happy with is how you can jump from a lower distance with your parachute.
yes. The parachute fix was
Yes.
amazing.
It was definitely
I think,
needed. It helps me get around
Sniper
like
rifle.
this area
Need a steady
specifically so much more.
It almost changed the entire gameplay.
Yeah.
Next
Having-
objective.
It was
Assay.
Oh, they're
definitely
here! And I can't mark.
Sighted on target.
They're in that tent. The one on the right.
The gulag. They'll fight to redeploy. Next objective.
Engaging
Assay.
hostile.
Your teammate has
My
failed. They're sent back to base.
Wait, what is this
Enemy
truck doing?
UAV active.
I just noticed
Got
that
gas
as well.
moving
Just
in.
sitting there and I'm scared.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Maybe they DC? Nope. Stick shift. Couldn't figure it out.
I can't do that yet.
Oof. Bro, you okay?
Me?
No.
Oh,
This dead person on the ground just does not look
Oh.
well. Obviously. But, like,
Unwell.
can I get you a
ooh, bombs. That's a bomber plane.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Guess
No,
we
you're
should
good.
get
I
some money for you.
yeah. See, I get to talking.
Our fourth one.
Hey, he was such a nice guy too.
Whoa. You're already on the move. Okay.
Sorry.
No.
Supply
sorry.
box
I was
located.
actually
Move
just
to
talking
secure.
offline to Andy about how fast people move on this map and how slow we are. So yeah, something I need to get better at.
Oh boy, I guess I could be helping you.
Ooh.
Alright. One of them pushed me. I forgot there's 4 when I saw 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You were killed by a poop butt. No. I'm running here like I think I can save the day or something. I'm gonna try.
I forgot that's 4 in the lobby, not gonna lie.
Oh, I see you, buddy.
They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
Dude, I just can't use the Brent. Everybody else can, but like...
So I had to put it away because it wasn't working for me. Like it.
Yeah,
It
like
didn't
it
feel
just...
good.
It just... Exactly, it just doesn't feel right.
I'm partial to the Cooper Carbine.
I'm always gonna be partial to the auto, because that's what I run in Vanguard. And the
Oh,
STG. The STG I might make a new class for.
It's amazing to me how different the weapons can feel between the two games. I do a lot of switching back and forth, and yeah, like I would never use the automaton in Warzone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so much fun.
I do like it though.
Well, you know,
Can we talk about the big news today?
Yes.
Maven and Merc are back for the CDL.
Yes. Which is extraordinary.
It's insane. They never should have been gone, but I'm just happy they're back.
And that was my first thought when I saw the news today. I read that Maven was back with the CDL, and I was like, who in God's name decided to take Maven away from the CDL?
They just never gave them their contracts back. I
And-
think.
Can you explain to this like I'm 5?
Yes, Maven casts pro Call of Duty matches and has
Person. Understood.
forever.
Got it.
He's kind of the face of the broadcast.
Yeah, him and Merc are like the
Merc.
face of the CDL broadcast.
Understood.
And
It used to be Maven and Courage.
Yeah.
And that duo was something different.
I did watch when Courage was the shoutcaster.
Yeah, Maven was the one next to him.
I'm sure he was casting with him, yeah.
Yeah.
You would know
bald
Maven's
guy.
voice.
They wanted too much money, which they deserved, and Activision didn't want to pay them until their ratings.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
I thought the big news, honestly, was going to be that we moved the bomb out of the house in Bacage.
That's not as big as I think people think it's going to be.
It's gonna be better for the defense.
It's definitely going to be big, because that definitely helps defending that A site.
Yeah.
Because you basically just had to sit in a corner.
I think it's a good change.
No, definitely, yeah, it
I don't
definitely
take an issue
100%
with
is
it.
a good change. It's
but
going to
I
help
don't-
a lot, but...
I see what you're saying with it's not going to change. Like, it's not going to be as big of a deal as people seem to say. It's just going to balance the map. The map's going to play better.
Yeah, actually, what I almost called him by his real name. What Joel said in chat, I didn't think of that. My back tank spot's actually gonna help now.
Oh, good.
We have someone in the chat named Breezzy.
Yes.
The control move is much bigger. I didn't.
What?
The control move is definitely gonna help control. It's gonna be based off ticks. Instead of kills for round 5.
Yeah,
Like how they changed it last year. Like you actually have to go to point and you can't just kill her
Yeah, we had
on
to switch
defense.
halfway through last year. Why did
And we switched
keep
it
the
halfway.
switch? Why did we even play it?
Because originally it was like that, so I think they're trying to see if it plays out like BO4, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It just should have been like that to start.
Yeah.
But
Well, it worked well in BO4, but you also had specialist in BO4.
Remember when BO4
Yeah.
wasn't crossbow? It was rough.
Not gonna lie, a jetpack COD with no specialist would be insane, and that's kind of what I hope for.
that would be good.
I'd rather have no specialist than specialist.
I went back and forth, and I still don't have a strong opinion.
I
They make the
also,
game
I don't know
feel-
about everybody else, but ban and protect is how I'd play this.
Kill all
Oh, yeah.
targets.
I thought
Go.
that was amazing. Because if someone didn't like something, or someone was like better with just one thing, you could ban it and make them use something
Defend that
else.
position.
It made people have to master the game. Or,
Did you mark that house up on top of the hill? Who marked that?
I did not.
I don't.
Or fourth,
I
I
didn't
guess.
mark.
Wow, a building with just shotgun shells. Cool.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Control doesn't fit all these CODs. I really wanted Capture the Flag in this year.
I love capture.
I was
the
like
Flag.
super excited that they bring Capture the Flag back when it said that it was back. Like, it's in the game, it's just not... I think it's in the game, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just not comp mode, which...
I really enjoy Patrol.
What?
Oh, you just got 2 kills. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, I'm flying.
What do you mean, what?
Oh, that's you. Oh, I got pride.
Recon intel
Nice.
secured. Job well
Oh,
done.
there's a nade.
Running light.
Are you here yet?
Yes.
Alright, let's
Why
go.
is it so slow?
Alright.
I'm gonna...
Catching you up.
Oh,
Yeah, uplink comp was so much fun.
I forgot Uplink was a mode. Actually, no, I was watching, I think... It was one of the Scum or Nadeshot or somebody reacting to the other, and we were watching a clip of Uplink, and...
They might have been reacting to that IW clip when Formal made that insane
Yes, it
jump
was.
to save
Yeah,
him.
it was. It was. Yeah, it was like a best of clip. And...
Yeah, that clip is insane.
Those were the good old days. You got me feeling nostalgic.
Oh, right here.
But if we want to talk about Warzone, not gonna lie, I want to bring up what Payak and Overgirl have been doing for the female scene.
Please do.
Threat neutralized.
Gas is inbound.
I don't know where the other...
Payak, Miss Know-It-All, a bunch of females are starting to host more females and co-ed tournaments other than like the big ones. Low
Well-
tier and high tier, different ones. Like, so it's not only $25, $30 a person.
Yeah. It sounds to me like the scene is starting to get just more community support.
Yes.
Which is
yeah,
great.
it definitely is. Especially the female scene. And Overgirl, with what she's doing for us Facebook streamers, I switched
All
over
secure in the
a
safe
few
zone.
months ago, and I still stream on Twitch 1 or 2 days, but she's trying to bring light to Facebook, if that makes sense.
Well, it's such a big market. Absolutely.
Ooh, I'm out in the open. There's 2 kids up here on the hill. Hey, Boone.
Where are we at here?
Warhawk Nation!
I got him.
Watch that enemy.
Boone, I got the Christmas sweater on.
Love it. Is there more people up there? I have a cluster.
I got the guy that I could see.
Okay.
There's one more near me. Where, I don't know.
Down yonder.
He was on a stupid head glitch just a second ago.
There's a, safe for secret room or whatever you call it.
Here he is.
You got a safe word over there?
Enemy marked.
Aha.
Oh no, there's another one to my right.
Oh!
Oh,
Found him. Dude, he's sitting in a little bush wookie
he
over
ran
here.
away and threw a
Your
smoke.
teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they'll rejoin you.
Like, he's a magician. Like, abracadabra. Me and teammate are pushing him. Come on, teammate, let's get him.
Oh.
What a wanker.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment. Your teammate was sent to the gulag.
Tell us how you really feel.
They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Well, he was...
Your teammate is
Did you kill him?
redeploying. Stand by.
Right. I just want to know if I can get my stuff again. I need loadout, man.
Andy. Ah! Sorry. Hold that
Right.
thought.
That's a
Your
problem.
teammate is redeploying.
That's a problem.
Stand by.
I got people-
They're in between me and my guns. I need your help desperately.
Okay. I don't even know where I was getting shot from. TBH. Damn it.
Okay.
Enemy UAV active.
There's another team
Your
up on the
teammate
hill
has
above you guys.
failed. They're sent back to
Not be
base.
pinched. Why? Andy? Okay, you're with me. Our teammates like, nope.
Pretty good. Yep.
After this, if you put trio quads on, it should give us easier lobbies if we're not full quadding.
Okay.
Wait, was that a custom? Oh yeah, it's because it's stupid.
Okay.
They're up
Alright,
on
we're-
the mountain behind you guys, by the way.
Well, I wanted to push this guy to the gas station, but I didn't want to get...
Alright, let's go to the gas station.
Well, we gotta watch people on the hill. Serpentine. This guy is still in here, I swear.
I don't think so. How we doing on money? Oh shoot! Hey, mark a buy.
Down there's probably safest.
And it's in circuit. Love it.
Ooh, maybe I'll be able to get my
Gas is
stuff
moving
this
in.
time.
New safe zone highlighted.
Bro, did they like slow down the character movement? Because I feel like I've been running so slow.
Yes.
Okay.
But also, I think... what's your FOV?
I don't know what that means.
She's
of
on.
view.
Field
oh,
of view.
I'm not sure.
You're probably on 80.
Whatever
Yeah.
the default
It
is.
looks faster depending on how high it is.
I'm marking the aid station.
You want to know what my sensitivity's at?
4-4.
I don't want to announce it. It's embarrassing. There's someone right here
On the buy.
Yep.
Oh,
Hostile dropping into the area.
where I marked.
Take last, but you're not going down without a fight.
I don't like this. I actually didn't get a good picture of where he's at.
He's right there. Just what you peeked. Yep. Well, I mean,
Up?
he's not there anymore.
Is he up on the hill or is he down low?
He was up high.
I just clustered to buy me some time.
Authorizing airstrike on my vector.
Got
Okay.
your request. Cluster strike is active.
You're losing ground.
Sorry.
Move it.
Oh, why'd you buy me?
It was whoever's on top. I have to do it fast. I have people on. I get money. It's fine. Not bad, not bad.
All secure in the safe zone.
Nice.
That body you killed had money,
Oh, Oh,
also.
Oh, he's down below.
Got him.
Are you... I wish I could clip that. How did...
You killed someone on the other side, also.
I did.
Here. Oh wait, never mind.
Okay.
I just picked up the cash there. I don't know where all the bodies were at. I've hit my body, and then
This homie.
You went low to the right.
there he is. All right, there we go.
We still don't have enough.
Sheesh.
Some cash here.
Let's go hunting, I guess.
Yeah, that guy was not playing. He was AFK. So,
I'm gonna go here.
okay.
As I was saying earlier, you always forget to use your tacticals, your lethals.
Mm-hmm.
And I threw a flash at that wanker. Got him.
See, using stims, I don't forget to use my tacticals anymore.
Yeah, Breezy, if you're still in chat, don't forget to use your. Oh my god!
I see
Guys,
the
I'm still.
enemy.
I was just chilling. I look
This
up
is the
right in
gulag.
the barrel.
Survive this, and you
I
get to
found a weapon.
redeploy.
There's the whole team just chilling.
Fight your way out, and you return to the front line. Lose, and you're finished.
Whole team chilling, pushing you.
Prove you can
The
still
worst
fight,
gun.
soldier. Got your ass kicked. Return to base. Your team can still buy you back if they have the cash.
Either they ran by you or they're sitting in one of these buildings.
Aid station there.
I'm right back.
There they are.
Ah. No. I knew that I didn't have time, and I
Come back stronger.
knew I wasn't gonna get both of them. I kind of figured that's how that was gonna happen, but
It happened.
gives us a chance to re-lobby. Aw.
What did you say?
Oh, to queue in trios.
I don't understand. Oh, Battle Royale?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's quads.
Breezy had a. Oh wait, I'm reading this.
Breezy's our teammate.
Yeah. I thought Breezy was saying he had an impromptu union meeting, and I was like,
Nah, that would be one of my one of the Warhawk owners.
Since when does a 15-year-old have a union?
that's funny.
16, I don't even know how old he is. One of the owners. Well,
Yes.
thank you for
Yeah, absolutely.
bringing women and Call of Duty
Guys, I will
to
step
life.
off for just a second. I'm sorry.
Okay. It is International Women's History Month. And next Tuesday is International Women's Day. Let's go. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, we got image 4. Aha! Nope. I want to bring it. Why? Your face. There we go.
Solos?
So we do have a Warzone Solos Resurgence tournament. Please sign up because it's free and we're giving out prizes.
If you can send me a link, I'll sign up.
Sweet. We were gonna do duos, and then I'm like, I don't know people in the COD scene, and then I met you guys, so it's all good. We'll stick with solos.
So is it like,
Time to train a bit.
how is that
Deploying
going?
soon.
Is it a custom lobby?
If we get enough people, that is the plan to do customs. If not, it's just a kill race.
Okay, and what type of lobby? Because there is no solos lobby.
There,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
it'll be double elimination bracket, so you will lobby up with your opponent in a duo.
Got it. Would you be able to resurgent? Like, respawn if you die?
Yeah. as
Little
long as your
shaken,
teammate's
but I'm
alive,
good.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, it's not, like, you're going up against them,
Enemy
that's why I'm
dropping into
checking.
the AO.
Yeah. So hopefully we have enough for customs. So sign up, people.
Yeah, if you can send me the tweet that posted that, I'll send it over to the league chat.
Sweet. And then next Wednesday, Animal Crossing.
Playtime's over.
So come join
Stand
us.
by
I'll
for
be
deployment
hosting.
to the war zone.
It's just a fun hangout night. We're gonna be jumping from island to island, showing off awesome designs, and just a fun, safe place for the ladies to hang out. So join our Discord.
There you have it.
Don't matter to me.
But wait, there's more.
Battle Royale.
Where are we going?
All right, soldier. Mark a drop
Coach.
point for your team.
We are going
That's gas
to
you don't
our
want to
favorite
breathe.
spot.
Make your way to the
Just
safe zone.
Drop zone
Okay.
marked. Let's go.
That's my regain spot.
It's a good
That's where I go to regain once I, like, in 2v2s.
For some reason, I always forget about this spot until you bring it up, and I'm like, oh yeah.
We played Caldera Rebirth, like, what, till like 1 or 2 in the morning, and this is
There's one night
where we dropped all night.
we kept getting this circle that was playing towards. Where was it pulling towards? Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we like for some reason just kept getting the same circle, and after playing it 10 or so times, nobody else really stood a
Primary
chance.
objective is to eliminate all
That was a good
enemies. Attack!
I actually really enjoyed it when they bring it back. Can I not get shotguns and snipers?
No.
Okay.
I just like anything.
You have to spin the mid game with a pistol like I did.
Oh, thank you.
I love how the balloons are now purple with an arrow pointing up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me.
For some reason, that reminded me of way back in the day. My friends and I would play zombies together, and somebody would go down and die, and we'd be on like round 60 or whatever, and they'd complain, "Man, all I've got is my pistol. Get better. It's your problem." Sorry.
I mean, I see how it is then.
Well, no, this isn't zombies.
Yeah, I know, I'm
It's
kidding.
nice, yeah.
I was gonna say that the balloons remind me of Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
They're, flying. Speaking of,
Coach.
I got my my cabbages shirt on today.
What's that?
My cabbages!
Oh.
Come on. I also have a Avatar: Last Airbender tattoo.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Anyhow. Oh, you guys are moving. My bad.
Oh yeah, we gone.
I nerd out on it a lot.
I don't think I've ever actually come up to this part of the map.
Comp zombies. Competitive zombies, dude.
That'd be fun.
If there was. Remember when Cameron and I had the world record for like a day?
You did not.
On yeah, we did. It was
Easter
I
egg?
can't remember that. No. It was first around 10 on. I can't remember.
It was Modern Warfare. Because wasn't that the map that they redid for the World at War map?
You might be right.
Okay, you started on the outside of the World at War map.
Yes, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, we did. We had the world record for like a day. Oh, coming.
Coming with my sniper. Ooh, check out those graphics. Look how cool
Oh,
that
I thought I
rock
could get up
is.
to you from here.
Wow.
So I'm going on a.
A custom Ren? Thank you.
No, that's a Gulag Grin.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
They got out of the bug.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a marker?
A couple directions, actually. Sorry, I somewhere like down there, and somewhere like over here.
Target.
Okay, I was not looking in those directions. So. Thank you.
Oh, behind. Now.
Oh, me and them must have crossed paths.
Oh, there's another.
Contact here.
He's reviving
Yeah,
his teammate?
yeah.
He's reviving his teammate?
Your teammate was sent to the Gulag. They'll fight for a chance
dead.
to redeploy.
Clean kill.
How the heck did they get past us?
Well, I'm not sure.
Neither am I, because I
One
pushed
guy
them.
leaked
Way out and you return
Yeah,
to
I
the
saw
front
you
line.
pushing.
Lose,
So I
and you're
came actually to
finished.
keep wrapping around with you.
It's
and
time, soldier.
we got
Break 'em.
between us somehow.
Still there.
Well, they jumped in the car.
One.
Return to base.
That's a little excessive.
Your team can pay for your release if they can afford it.
Get back in the combat zone.
Throwing thermite. Basta.
Dude, I just have no chance there. What the?
Beaming.
Oh, they have loadout.
They
That's
get
why-
revived right now, Andy?
No.
Why, game? Why?
Last one got me, dang it.
Why does this... Why?
Yeah, it spawns you stupid. every
Yeah,
now and-
like...
Usually I find when you're the last one up.
It did it to me yesterday. And that was in a rough lobby. We had a lobby with FIFA,
Ooh.
Blast, and Mutex.
Jeez. I was watching my favorite streamers in a duos tournament with FIFA, and I was blown away by their comms and their movement.
Yeah.
Effortless. Weaving in and out of town or locations and stuff.
How would comp zombies work? Now I'm thinking about it.
Get 5 minutes and whatever
There's really-
round, like highest
yeah.
round or something.
Okay.
There's no real way to. It doesn't need to be competitive. But typically, though, if you are curious, speed running is usually how they go about it. Speed running either first around 30 or 10 or Easter egg or whatever the challenge is.
Also, everything needs to be competitive.
No.
Yes. There has to be a winner and a loser.
Yes, there's no other option.
Right.
Why is this all hit?
Yeah, whoever lasts longest. Oh, I played so much Black Ops Zombies. It's unreal.
Kino der Toten. What was the name of that map? I'm not even sure what game I'm talking about. It was the last Treyarch game, so it would have been Black Ops 4, right?
Yes.
And what was the launch map?
No, it would have been Cold War.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
come back, come back, come back, come back.
Oh, you won't play.
But the Black Ops 1, that map was the one in the theater.
Yeah, Kino der Toten.
Yeah.
That was my first like higher end zombies map. See, this is why I'm not a pro. Look at that movement, Kendra. Rosebud.
We will never speak of this.
Swift. This is... I'll wait till...
They're shooting at me.
Idiot.
No, you deadied.
Time will be different. Return to base for debrief.
Oh, yes. Andy, Andy, that's your favorite too. The one with JFK and the presidents. DEFCON 5. You're like in the Pentagon or the White House or something.
Yeah, 5 was the name of that map.
Yeah, 5.
No.
That's what Jewel said.
Oh, okay.
Was
5, yeah.
favorite zombies map was Buried.
Buried is a phenomenal map, and
Which
I might
one's that?
second that.
What
It was a DLC map in Black Ops 2.
Bro, you know I ain't buying no DLC when I'm in college.
It was the last DLC. I think it was the last. No, it was second to last. But that was when the
Three.
Easter eggs had two sides. You could do the Maxis Easter egg or the other guy. It wasn't Richtofen's Easter eggs, was
Buried.
it?
I'm curious. I'm gonna have to Google this right now.
Anyway, you're at this underground, like, out in the desert. It's an old Western style. And then there's a mansion that when you go into it, a ghost starts chasing you.
Oh no! Oh gosh.
And you've got to, like, go through the mansion and get out to the other side. And there's a not a corn maze, like a hedge maze. And then you've got to get through the hedge maze in order to pack a punch.
Black Ops
and then
2.
you teleport back. Yeah, I mean, the very last step of Easter egg 2 was like this shooting target thing. So these targets would pop up at random parts of the map, and you'd have to shoot them down like an arcade style thing. It was pretty difficult.
Why do I not remember this?
Glitch on the design. Yes, there were several glitches in that map. Because
Bro, no,
they had the big guy.
This ghost is a woman dressed in black. No, I ain't playing that.
Oh, I remember clearly the first time my friends and I went to that mansion. It was like bloody murder.
Nope.
We freaked out. Because you just walk in, exploring these zombies map, and literally this like line of ghosts. It's not just one. Like there's multiple coming at you. And we sounded like schoolgirls.
Nope.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
But that was the first. We had Lenny, is what we called him. I don't remember his real name. It was a big guy NPC that just like walked around the map, and you could give a zombie to him to babysit, or you could have him charge at stuff to break barriers down. So he had Lenny, which made
you
the
had a friendly
the map act all kind of stupid. And then you could
Nah,
build these
no
different
zombies
ships.
ever babysitting a kid. Not in my watch.
Right.
And there was like this really narrow alleyway, kind of near spawn, that you could sit in and set like this spring pad launcher that anytime somebody walked on top of it, it flipped up and flung zombies or whoever was standing on it. So you could hide in this alley with those, and that map was so good for a lot of different reasons. It was broken, so it was fun to play because there were lots of silly stuff you could do.
It's crazy.
Training's over. Time to see what you've
I'm
learned.
on one. Buried is a good map. Jewel knows.
There was one time that we had a snow day.
And the bank, yeah! Jewel the bank. You can deposit your money and keep it. Revolutionary map. Awesome. Maybe the peak of zombies.
at a friend's house and played zombies all day. And just ate a bunch of junk food. It was the best day ever. Like, I still remember it.
I think that's what my college experience was like in total.
Battle Royale. All right, soldier.
Is it
Mark a
named
drop
after
point
Lenny
for
from
your
Mice
team.
and Men? I don't think
Gas
so.
is closing
I don't
on your
remember why we
position.
called him Lenny.
Suggest you start running.
That might be his real name. I can't remember.
What is this truck? And can we...
Heavy armor here.
Let's take it.
Okay.
I don't know what
I
it
think
is, but we're taking it.
It has 30k in it, but it's super armored and it shoots at you.
Oh. Well, why is
Whose
it...
stupid idea was it to try and take a truck?
Marking
What a
So
dumb
land there and we'll
idea.
meet it.
Right here.
Let's get guns.
Trying to negotiate.
So big and goofy.
Execute all targets in the AO.
Hey, you got a cluster.
They're all fighting at it now.
I'll take it. Nope.
I'm thinking I grab the Bertha and I push it because I have an RPG.
Oh, I kind of forgot about the truck. There is another RPG, like, right here.
I grabbed that one.
Okay.
Alright, I'm in it. I'm not driving though. I'll backseat drive. I forgot.
People are there's a bunch of people over there. Just know that.
I'm not scared. I'm scared of that ghost lady in the window.
I need drive.
Can I please get in?
What's the plan here?
I don't know.
What do we do with the truck?
Oh.
This is new to me.
Well, first I have to be able to drive it.
Oh, this is... Okay, this... I understand now.
A
I
third for
understand.
transport.
Yeah, that thing. Just be ready to get out. There's other people here. I don't want y'all caught in this truck.
Enemy
Gas
marked.
is right on your tail.
I'm just about to load out behind us.
I don't know...
Enemy marked.
yeah, they're right
Hit
here.
the spike.
All secure in the safe zone.
Alright, I'm
Teammate
dipping.
is in
This
the
was not
gulag
smart.
now.
I don't
If
know
they survive,
what
they'll rejoin you.
the mechanic is. This truck is new to me. Or I've never paid attention to it before.
It's new. It came out in the last update last week.
Okay.
Bastards are shooting at me.
I missed.
Oops.
Now I'm gonna just wait until those kids get it and then kill them.
Love it. I'm gonna loot this house building.
If they want to waste all their ammo,
Your teammate was broken. They're no longer with us.
Oh, it's already been looted, and there's glass breaking. Shoot.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
I just need some money. I have Girl Scout cookies.
we can buy back.
Yeah.
Aid stations here.
Can I pick a different one?
Yeah.
Alright, we got that. The truck's gone.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll leave my money on buy. I'm low key gonna see if I can kill these kids.
Do it.
Wow, a whole other team just landed.
LMG located.
Marker?
Strike is on target.
Just heard a res.
Oh, that's the truck shooting, not you. Understood. They're up above.
Enemy marked.
Try to pitch.
No!
Target.
Okay.
Not dead yet.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oops, sorry.
That was
I
awesome.
slid in.
You might by yourself.
Tossing stun.
Two other teams are pushing us.
Oh!
They all have loadout.
This is the Gulag. Survive this, and you get to redeploy.
There's just too many.
I didn't realize that truck was so popular.
Yeah, it takes forever to kill.
When the Christmas tree was there, we
So do you just do damage to
They
the
are
truck?
ready to
left
fight.
side.
Oi, you're up next. Ready up.
Alright, please
You
tell
win
me I
this
have a
fight, you
loadout to
return
get to
the
this
front
time.
line. But if you
Ay.
lose, you're done.
Oh,
You can still
wait,
fight,
I'm right
soldier.
near them, aren't I?
You got your hands dirty. Well done.
Right.
Now get back out there.
Guy was not smart. It's that time in the stream where I complain that I'm hungry. Excuse
They
you.
saw me bleeding bad.
Right on the loadout.
Hostile spot. Cancel that.
Why? Why?
Mark out.
Why? Why couldn't I mark?
Dude, why?
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger this time.
They saw me sighted.
That was not a fun game for me.
We have to land somewhere we can get money. 'Cause everyone can buy loadout.
Yeah, for sure.
It's rough.
I forget that they changed the loadout, honestly. I got so
Yeah,
used
it's only
to it not
changing.
being...
It's only changing for dance,
Yeah.
like in Battle Royale.
What do we have coming up in the CDL this week? We haven't really
The CDL,
talked about that. Yeah.
the major ones happening starting Friday in Arlington, Optic Texas Major.
We try and do a little CDL section
Mhm.
each week here. Well, I'll just ask you, what are your thoughts on the teams just before Major 1? Because this is the first competition we've had.
Mhm.
You know, it's the first stage.
I honestly think, other than a few teams, it's really even across the board. But then you have Surge, Phase, and Ultra that just kind of seem to be a step above, even a step above Optic, which I hate to say as an Optic fan. But
Hey.
Optic looks a lot better than they did at the beginning, so I think they might be able to do something here.
Yeah, Optic has seemed to figure out a little bit. I just,
Yeah.
especially after all of last year, until somebody proves to me they're better than Atlanta FaZe is the best.
Practice while you can. Entering
No.
the field in
You
a
don't
bit.
think so?
Not this year, no. They're definitely up there, but I honestly think Toronto is still the
in
best.
Toronto's probably the
And possibly Seattle. Like Seattle's absolutely different right now.
What a turnaround from Seattle.
Mark our
What?
rally point.
What a
Oh,
turnaround
turnaround,
from
yeah.
them, just from last year, and if I remember right, even the year before, because
Oh yeah, the year before
that's a
was just as
roster
bad.
that's got way too much talent. Not too much talent, but compared to how they've been placing, their roster should be placing better than. I just don't know what's wrong with those guys, but I'm glad to see they're playing better.
Well, the new
Training's
roster's
over.
just
Time to see what you've
a
learned.
mix of young and old that's really helped.
Am I looking at the wrong thing? I am looking at the wrong thing.
Alright, Breezzus, show us the way.
Oh, Mark. I know show ways.
Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the CDL wiki just trying to get caught up. Yeah, somewhere with.
The gas is closing on your
Go
position.
here.
Suggest you start running.
That's my spot.
Really?
Ready to get
We're
a
playing
shot.
this game?
I hear you, buddy.
Some people have no chill, man. Oh my!
GG's.
See ya.
Been trying to get away from
I-
that asshole the entire time.
No mercy.
Goodbye.
Your teammate is in the gulag now.
Who's
If
grounded?
they survive, they'll rejoin you.
Marking a rally point. Forget it. Enemy in
That's
sight.
where they landed.
Kill all targets. Go.
I don't know teams that well, but I know that Breezzus and I were teammates at a tournament Sunday night, and our team was the Surge,
Yeah.
and we freaking dominated.
Oh yeah.
As in Seattle,
Teammate
sir?
has been cleared for redeployment.
Sure.
We were Team Surge.
Nice.
Just
We
wiped the
dominated,
competition,
yeah.
had them crying, like, felt kind of bad at one point, really. Okay, maybe we didn't do that good.
Hey,
You've got gas moving in.
I made it
This
to
is
the
cool,
drop.
like, you know, shout out to that community because, like, you guys are really cool and really accepting and inviting. And like, I love learning, and so I feel like every time I play with you guys, I learn something new, which is fun and exciting. Yeah, so thank you for allowing me to be part of your community.
You're welcome.
Wait, where's the last one at?
Here.
Here's the ride.
No, he's downed already.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 down.
All rosebud, pulling up the back here. I get a bird's eye view. That was my plan.
Oh, he had Jack Squat. Okay.
There's a gun here.
AR here.
There's a gun here.
The MP40 nerf isn't that bad, though, Jewel. Like, it's not really nerfs. If we're being completely honest.
Plates.
Armor there.
Like, you can still map people, especially at their level, they can still map people.
Objective updated. Defend that position.
I'm just trying to find money.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna. Oh, we've got a recon on the other side. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to that.
I'm trying to figure out where the heck it's at.
It's
Back
somewhere
where we
by,
landed.
It's like, shows it's on the side of the mountain.
It's where we just landed.
Alright, coming.
I hate myself. I never started my OBS recording.
Oh.
No.
I had a
Sounds
nickel.
horrendous.
Well, we'll put this on our VOD YouTube channel. From my
But
awful
not on
perspective.
YouTube Live.
No, we're not live on YouTube.
Recon intel secured. Job well done.
There was another recon too across the bridge. Here. Oh, there's one here as well. Jeez, holy, we could really circle this.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Not gonna lie, once I get this, I'm just running.
Okay, I'm following. Yep. Oh, Lord, there you are.
Objective updated. Defend that position.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I don't hear any shooting, and it's kind of worrisome. Oh, I see
Yeah,
some,
it's
though.
been very quiet.
You don't... no. Never say that word. There's no reason I should hit this shot. Game's barely rendering in from there, but I broke his armor.
Friendly loadout drop
See
on the
him.
way.
Broke another's armor. I just got... I'm behind the rock. I don't know where they were, but they hit me.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Jeez, there's so many bots.
Oh, yeah, from north.
Yeah. I know they're over there, I just don't know exactly where.
Well, I'm about to send a bat signal up in the air, so.
Alright, this kid's just better. I'm not trailing him anywhere. I do not feel like getting downed again. He's just better.
I mean, we've got your top, kind of.
We?
Look, just looking over the top of you, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm
Like, nobody's...
bottom ground, man.
Oh, there he
Primary
is.
objective accomplished.
Yeah, like,
Recon
I know where
intel
he's at,
secured.
it's just not
Gas
even
is
worth
right
it
on
to
your
shoot at
tail.
him.
Yeah.
Got too good of a shot.
Armor up there.
I don't know that I'm gonna knock him. Where was that oh. Dude, I might make a play for it. Just because I'm feeling myself.
Okay. You do good.
I'm gonna go make a play for a recon. Oh shit, no I'm not. There's a guy right here.
He just took the zip.
Yeah, I'm spotted.
He's zipping above us.
I'm the driver.
God dang it.
Damn.
I down one. For the vehicle.
shouldn't have played so far from you guys.
Maybe.
Enemy marked.
I'm on a long flank if you can buy time.
You saw him there, I think. That was good. Yeah, right there. He was running away from you, but yeah, right there is where I saw him.
Shut up, heartbeat right now.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
What the? Did you see what just happened?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to get some money. I'll be back.
Don't worry about me.
Was that at me?
Yes. It was from the north, complete opposite direction.
I don't know where I'm getting shot from right now.
Watch that enemy.
Drop your money when you can, please. Where?
You
This
were
one
causing
down
people to shoot at me.
My
Yeah.
bad, my bad.
Here's, drop money. There you go. And
Mark.
Aid stations here.
unless you want to go down to
Aid
the village,
stations here.
there's no telling which one's a better idea.
Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh, dude.
Thank you.
Bounty target has been marked.
Wow.
Our bounty is your bounty.
Okay.
I'm on my way back up, but they're pushing you.
Throwing a grenade.
Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Okay, I'm just gonna hide behind a sandbag.
You're in a gulag now. Survive to earn redeployment.
Crap, I'm getting pushed in a hard way.
The fight begins. Eyes up, soldier. Your turn.
Yeah! Forward!
The guy that killed me beamed.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose,
I got spotted.
you're done. Prove you can still fight, soldier.
Oh, he thinks I'm hacking.
Return to base. Your team can still buy you back if they have the cash.
Screw off.
The best compliment, though.
MP40 nerf. I'm just getting caught up on shit.
Dude, there's 3.
See, and this is why I struggle with Caldera. Is I just like
Everyone just stacks.
I just get out of the like gameplay loop so often that I get lazy. I get talking, I get to sitting and
Yeah.
browsing on the
No,
internet,
Everyone just stacks and they,
and then
like,
you
don't even
push-
give you a chance. I just got smoked. Wow.
We won this battle, but we'll be back to finish.
Alright. I think we have time for one more game.
Okay.
And I would love to go back to Rebirth.
Sure.
Since, you know, we are like the reigning champions of the biggest tournament in North America. that right, Andy?
Well, I told some of my students last week that we played in a Warzone custom and won, and most of them didn't believe me. So
Yeah.
You know.
We did win a game. Thanks to a jailbreak. In the last circle. But a win's a win. And I never got my free t-shirt. I reached out to that guy and he never got back to me.
I thought we played well too.
Wait,
Like
what tournament?
So it was put on by a WNBA player, Alicia Gray. She's also
Ah.
Olympic gold medalist in the 3v3 basketball.
Hmm.
She's a big Warzone player. And she
Ah.
hosted a free customs Warzone tournament.
Mhm.
And we were able to hop in, and it was just 5 games.
Mhm.
Whoever won.
Check weapons and
gave,
gear. You got time
t-shirt
before
or
deployment.
headset or something. And then they like never contacted us when we won.
Yeah, I have a headset being sent out by Ultra
Nice.
for one of the tournaments that Overgirl hosted.
Very nice.
Top 8 teams got headsets, which was insane.
Was it Caldera?
Yeah.
Duos or quads?
Duos, 2v2 kill race.
Female
Nice.
only?
No, we
Oh.
got 6, I think. I wasn't playing well.
Here'd be a good question for somebody who's really good at the game. When you're having those days when you're not playing well, like what's
I'm
your-
not the one to talk about that because I
really?
do not take them well.
I was
I
always
am-
like that too.
Yeah, I am so hard on myself. So I do not take those days well.
What about Coach Jewel? Do you have any advice?
I've been known in my past to be the toxic teammate, and it's mainly because of my attitude when I'm not playing well. It goes,
See, I won't get toxic. I get depressed as heck.
Keep playing.
And then
Yeah.
just lose any confidence I had.
just gotta be able to regain sometimes.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Control. You're lucky I'm on their stream and it's not my stream. That's all I have to say.
I mean, the day won't get better if you just end it. Absolutely right. I like Coach Jewel.
Next.
Joel can be a pain in the ASS.
I bet he can.
Training's
Probably
over.
what makes him a good coach.
Time to see what you've learned.
Oh, the day will get better if I just end it. I could just go lay down, watch TV.
Oh, right for hot drop.
I could say I do something else, but you have to be 21 or older. That probably will happen. That's how
Oh,
those
yeah.
days go. Yeah, 100%.
Bio right on circle with a buy station.
Yes.
Let's hit it.
Battle
I
Royale.
love how the streets.
Caldera was not it tonight. I better
Closing
drop
on your
another
position.
16.
Suggest you start running.
Oh. Boy, I've been having trouble with the parachute.
Enemy dropping into the
Oh!
AO.
They've got me sighted.
There was one outside the door too on my side. He just rezzed.
Time's running out. Move to the target area. Enemy UAV active.
We're back on my home turf now. I'm feeling better.
Enemy UAV active.
Did you go?
Alright, let's grab loadout.
Oh yeah. Yes.
We can
Enemy
also
UAV
possibly
active.
get a munitions
Enemy
box,
UAV active.
and that would be really big.
What I give you, like $200?
I see cash.
That's stingy.
My
Just
favorite.
200. Come on.
Andy!
Oh, I didn't.
Grab a
mean to-
munitions while we
I'm
wait.
so sorry.
I'm gonna need that, definitely.
I have
Load up this ammo.
fully loaded perk.
Enemy UAV
Yeah, I do on my auto, but not on my sniper because it's not a Vanguard.
Gotcha. Andy, I thought you almost parachuted into the water.
I thought I did too.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Sorry. Roll that.
Yeah, I will, but once I go to sleep and wake up, Jewel, I'm chilling. Just gotta go sleep off the annoyedness. Annoyedness, however you say it. Gotta go sleep it off sometime.
I grab the right loadout. I may not be ghosted. I might have misclicked.
I definitely am not ghosted.
Not
Alright.
either.
Good. Then I don't need to worry.
No, don't worry. I never ghost. They
I
can
don't
see me.
Did you get
On
16 kills?
on
Right
Hostile
Right outside this
spotted.
water tank.
yeah, he's not peeking me.
Hey, about loadout.
Ah,
Down.
yep.
Hostile spotted.
Gas is right on your tail.
I'm
Contract
doing
failed.
something
Time
stupid.
expired.
Teammates are in that building. Same one.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I came over from this water tower. Prison.
Do we know where their loadout is?
Yeah, up top here.
Oh, it's up top. Okay. Aha. Already got it.
Recon mission ordered.
UAV beginning flyover.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go top prison.
Okay.
I'm an idiot, I know, but like,
Do we want to go get these guys in decon, like, low right behind you to the right?
I'm gonna get up here so I have high ground on
I got you.
decon.
I got you.
Inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I just have to figure out how I want to do it.
Yeah.
'Cause they're definitely
UAV
up
is out
here.
of fuel.
There's a
Returning for
road,
resupply.
but I don't think I want to take it.
No, you're just sitting here camping.
25 remain. Solid
Stop.
work so far.
You're on your buddy's butt.
Shot pinned
I
me.
miss every single shot.
Yeah, Joel, I'm able to regain, I guess, just take a nap and just get away from it for a bit.
I think I beat.
Dude, you are...
You are one of 25 left.
Coach,
Next time will be different.
Yes.
just
They were
unfortunate.
just sitting there on loadout, too.
We're not ending on that. We're playing another one.
Oh, no, not at all. Please
Okay.
not.
Man, I had that guy beat.
I was low on both ammo and whatever, both guns. I was like, I'm just gonna
I
hop in
just-
here, reload real quick.
One too many.
And I honestly
Yeah.
thought that one of you were still alive. When I looked down, someone had 2 shield.
That room where you died, drives me nuts. Which is exactly where I died.
You didn't give me a warning?
No, we go through there a lot because it's useful for rotation, and I just have a lot of bad memories with guys that go down there.
Right.
Kind of like that one. There's nothing
Check
wrong
your
with
gear
it.
and weapons. We
It's
go
just-
soon.
In that space for some reason, and I don't get along. Oh, we didn't. We briefly mentioned this, or did we talk about the bomb site moving already?
We did.
Yeah, we did a little bit.
Oh, the bomb site on what is the desert map? The one with desert.
Desert Siege.
Desert Siege.
Desert
Enemy
Siege.
soldier
Okay.
nearby.
That one's
historically
moving
bad.
too?
No, but what I was gonna say is they haven't fixed that bomb glitch. Getting stuck in it still, and that's
Yeah.
been driving me nuts.
Time
Yeah.
to see what you've learned.
I just
I've been-
don't push up on it anymore.
No matter how many times people tell me to stop doing it, I somehow find myself.
I just go outside of it and snipe it now.
Yeah.
Because you can get the angle on the sniper again before they slide and lay down.
Right. Oh, control center. I like it. Our alt drop.
Let's go.
Battle Royale. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Execute all targets in the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Good. Damn. What the hell?
Yeah, there's down on me. I've got a guy. I've lost him for the moment. He's on the very bottom floor. I think.
Recon inbound on my grid.
UAV beginning flyover.
Flanked back up top.
Enemy
I've
cluster
lost
strike. Watch your heads. Enemy UAV active.
What?
Supply box identified. Mark location now.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning for resupply.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
There's a cold weapon out there. I didn't see what it was.
I'm alright on weapons, I think. I'm coming back to it, our drop building.
Oh, it's
I don't
shot.
think anybody's on the top floor.
No, somebody's out here also.
I'm gonna drop a munitions.
I've got a munition. Okay, I was gonna say.
Need to buy a loadout.
You want my money?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, sorry.
Enemy UAV active.
Load up this ammo.
Cash, my favorite.
I'm gonna grab my ghost auto and just
Got
run.
gas moving in. Friendly loadout drop
I have
on
a
the way.
purple PPSH,
Enemy UAV active.
so
Yeah, I was thinking about that too this game. Oh, top floor.
Located a supply box. Secure that position.
I had to jump out to.
Keep your senses sharp. An
where
enemy
are my
team
guns,
is
Crystal?
tracking you
All the way down? Just gone.
Teammates are
All secure in the safe zone.
nowhere near him.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, whoops. They're where? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Decon?
Dude, I hate this game. I swear, I'm just bad.
Oh shit,
Oh, one
Destination here.
marked over here.
Friendly loadout drop on
There's
the way.
3 just sitting up top prison.
right behind you. Yep.
Close. Cracked it or hit him. Missed everything apparently.
Just
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Watch prison.
Dude, what? This is
Pushing
why
up
I
here.
do not
Got
play
a cluster.
Rebirth.
It's so funny because like I'm so
you're
much more
too-
comfortable. Like,
You're a 2 threat.
tooth.
You're one of level. One of level. Sorry. Oh, I got counter sniped. Stay up.
Near
I'm
you?
sorry. No.
Enemy hunters lost your trail. You're safe.
Two people fighting on the road.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Alright, we're separated at the moment.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm gonna peek loadout when I come
Supply
back.
box marked. Secure the goods.
Just to see. It looks clear. Nope, on top of frickin' Nova 6.
Is there someone in the top building? Of your building? Never mind. Andy, stay alive?
Oh, okay.
$25 remaining.
Oh no, don't do that.
Were you able to get your load?
I was, yeah, but I didn't quite land on it.
Does not help.
It worked.
Grandma's house!
They've got me sighted. I've got you.
Enemy UAV active.
Taking fire.
So
the ground, on the
they're
ground,
both
they're-
yeah,
Enemy
like
marked.
Nova 6.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Handled.
Oh, I ran out of Oh!
Fire!
I blew 2 people.
Oh!
Fire
It's,
sale is
last one.
active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Nova 6, top floor, not the roof, though.
Enemy soldier nearby.
I see you.
Everyone is hitting.
Sights on hostile.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
I was just spotted.
UAV active. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
He's still sitting in the corner of the building that I'm in. If you come through that side, Andy, you can pick him off. He'll be on your left. Or maybe it was Breeze. It was Breeze, sorry, not you.
I think they're right above me.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick.
I'm right below you. If you just kind of hop off. And
Bounty
stay
target
along.
is down. Marvelous. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Nice.
Gas is inbound. Marking
Dude, there's another one. Just hiding. Right here, hiding.
Watch that enemy.
Enjoy
Nice.
the payback.
Time to cover your tracks. There's an enemy team hunting for you.
Oh no!
They've got me sighted.
I'm taking fire.
Oh man, that was super embarrassing. Well, that was embarrassing.
Oh.
Dropping down. He's a level above you now.
I heard footsteps, but I was looking above me, on the ground level. Hate to see it.
I don't really want to push up.
Storm.
I hear you.
That's where he was right there. Where you're standing.
You've got to
You've
be
got one of
kidding me.
25 left.
Well, that's Warzone for you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much to our guest, Breezzus, for joining us.
Of course.
Good luck in your pro circuit.
Thank you, thank you.
And we'll be back next week. And
Uh-uh.
Andy might be solo running. We'll see. My flight
You know.
doesn't land till like 3:30, so I have 30 minutes to get to the airport to my house. So,
Alrighty.
so yeah, next week, come hang out with Andy, and then we'll talk to you guys then. Bye.
See ya.